Hello everybody, Neil before Bort here, and welcome to the first episode of my new series, Manga Thursdays, where I give you my thoughts and recommendations on manga. So today, on my first episode, a near and dear to my heart manga, Absolute Boyfriend. I read this series back in my high school days. I was first introduced to it in the Shoujo Beat magazine. I really miss those magazines. Absolute Boyfriend was written and drawn by Yu Watase. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I've never heard it spoken out, so I'll probably butcher a lot of these. Most well known for her work on Fushigi Yugi. I always heard it was Fusion Yugi. That's how I always heard it. Anyway, the story begins with a girl named Riiko Izawa, who is currently living alone while her parents are away working, which is kind of like a trope that I see in a lot of manga. Is just the parents are just not there. I mean, maybe that's a thing that I just don't know. Maybe that's a thing in Japan. Uh, Her next door neighbor, Soshi Asamoto. I have it written right here so I can get the word. Try to do my best to pronounce them. Is like the typical childhood friend that you see in mangas. He teases her, but is secretly in love with her. You know it, you love it. Rico keeps getting rejected by guys left and right. Why we learn in the next volume, but right now she just keeps getting rejected. So after school, she's out in the walks in the park and just like down on herself, just looking at all these couples lovey-dovey. And while she's doing that, she hears a phone rings, and it's in front of her on the floor. Somebody lost her cell phone, so she picks it up and answers it. And the owner of the phone, Gaku, my favorite character in the series, by the way, they talk and they just meet up at a cafe so she can return the phone to him, and he wants to reward her, and he keeps asking like get any of the sweets or anything like that, and all she says is she wants a girlfriend. Ooh, wrong. That's an idea. She wants a boyfriend. So Gaku gives her his card for Chronos Heaven, which is an online, I guess like an Amazon, but it's like super like high tech stuff, as you'll see. Uh, she goes home, she browses on there, she does until she lands on the Lover Shop, which is like well, it's sex bots basically, and she finds that the only one open is the nightly series. She knows she can't afford it because I forget. She says something about a bunch of zeros, but she can't afford it. But she noticed that there's a 3-day free trial, so she opens it up. Blah blah. I'm trying. This is my first one. Give me a break. Uh, and she sees that it has a 3-day trial, so she clicks on it, and she plans on returning it after the 3 days. The next day after school, she comes home to find a large box. She opens it and a man falls out. She freaks out. Uh, she doesn't know what to do. She's about to call basically 911 until Gaku calls and tells her that you got to read the manual. She reads it and it says that she has to kiss him to activate him. Well, she does, and he wakes up and says, "Hello, girlfriend," and then kisses her back. Not going to spoil the whole book, but long story short, she doesn't give him. She doesn't send him back in time before the 3-day trial ends. So now she owns Night and has to pay Kronos Heaven $1 million. It's a lot more, but Gaku is like, I don't want you to think our company is going to rip you off. So here's $1 million, and we'll start you on a 50-year payment plan. And that's where the series basically just begins. After that, it's basically a love triangle with Riiko, Soshi, and Night. All the while, she's trying to pay her debt. And I left a link below to so you can find a copy, physical and digital. If you want to have a fun, wacky love story, I think you'll enjoy this. It only runs 6 volumes, so it's a pretty fast read. And also has 2 live action series if you're into that. It's one that came out like almost when the book ended, if I remember right, because I watched that one. It was a Japanese one. The one that's out, I think it's still going out now, or it might have ended not too long ago, is Korean. Uh, and that's really all. This is my first time doing a review on it, so I'm a little bit hoping to get a little more relaxed and getting this out. Uh, but instead of doing like a star system, I chose to do something different, and I want to, instead of a star system, a star ranking, I would try something different, and my rankings will be how the book made me feel while I'm reading it. So, Absolute Boyfriend gets a rank of smile because that I'm always smiling when I'm reading it because I love this. I love the series so much. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Uh, Watch me get better at this because I'm just stumbling on my words. But thank you again. You before board out. Thank you for watching.